Good morning, students. Most welcome to Science Online Learning. Students, I hope you are fine and safe at home. Dear students, let's continue Chapter 5 Birds. We were learning about uh, different kinds of beak of birds, right? Students, today we will study about beak of swallows. Swallows have broad and short beak. Students, the broad and short beak of a swallow is sticky on the inside of their beak. The bird moves round and round in the air with its beak open. And while they fly, tiny flying insects get stuck inside of their beak. Understood, students? The bird moves round and round in the air with its beak open, and tiny flying insects get stuck inside of their beak. Just you see the images of swallow bird. Images of swallow bird. Students, this bird move round and round in the air with its beak open, and tiny flying insects get stuck inside. Now comes long and slender beak of birds. Long and slender beak of birds. Students, a hoopoe is able to pull out insects from holes in the ground. This is the image of hoopoe. It is able to pull insects from holes in the ground. Just you see the beak of this bird. See how long and slender it is. It has a long and slender beak. Okay, just you see the image here. Now, broad and flat beak. Broad and flat beak. Just you see the image clearly. Students, the broad and flat beak of a duck has tiny holes on the sides of their beak. Okay. The duck takes in muddy water with insects, worms, and water plants. See the tiny holes on the sides. Students, the mud and water flow out through the tiny holes, leaving the plants and insects inside the beak. Understood, students? The duck takes in muddy water with insects, worms, and water plants. The mud and water flow out through the tiny holes as you are watching on the screen, right, students? Leaving the plants and insects inside the beak. Okay. Students, now we are going to study about feet and claws of birds. Okay, feet and claws of birds, and we already said that birds use their claws to catch and eat food, to protect themselves from their enemies, to sit on the trees, and to move about. We learned in the beginning of this chapter. Okay, students? Students, once again, birds use their claws for what? To catch and eat food, to protect themselves from their enemies, and to sit on the trees and to move about. Now, let us study about feet and claws of flesh-eating birds. Okay, students, some flesh-eating birds like hawks and eagles, they have very strong, sharp and curved claws, and this type of claws are called talons. 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 Students, talons help them to catch live prey like toads, rats and small birds. Just you see the images of feet and claws of flesh-eating birds. Okay, students, this type of feet and claws are called, talons. Okay, strong, sharp and curved claws called talons. These help them to catch live prey like toads, rats and small birds. See the images of feet and claws of flesh-eating birds. See the images of feet and claws of flesh-eating birds. Okay, students, read this lesson part nicely and learn it. Okay, students? Okay. Stay healthy, be happy. Thank you, students.